Hello and welcome back to the Linux Panic YouTube channel. In this video we're going to be going over what it's like to install OpenSUSE, having a first look, and trying to decipher some of the horrific articles written around it. But first I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. So what I'm going to be doing today is having a first raw look at OpenSUSE. As we can see here, I have it prepared. All I've done is just set it up, set up the virtual machine. I've not done any fancy around and not done any of that. So we're going to have a just raw first look at this. Oh, wonderful. So this appears to have, the generic, oh, here's just install. So, yeah, we'll do that. That's giving me Windows XP 98 vibes with the load bar. Does the usual Linux. Hey, look, let's go through and have a look. Depending on how long the install process takes, depends on whether I do a montage of the update. So I just got to wait for this here. Now, as I was doing some research into OpenSUSE, I came across a It's FOSS article. And yeah, see, it's not exactly the clearest of things. Let me just read out one of their key points for why OpenSUSE is so good. They entitle it as number 2, Rock Solid OS. So it says, another thing is OS integrity. I can install almost all of the best Linux desktop environments on the same OpenSUSE installation, which is not even possible on Ubuntu without compromising the stability of the system. This clearly shows how robust the system is, therefore OpenSUSE should be appealed to all users who like tinkering about. It's the point. What? The whole point of just different desktop environments is just to chop and change whenever you want. Just because just because installing a different desktop environment works doesn't mean it's a rock solid operating system. OpenFOSS. See, it's articles like these, like people don't know what they're talking about. They're just talking about out of their ass. They're just like, oh, we'll say this because it's buzzwordy and we want more clicks and SEO, please. And then they write another. There's another article. It's FOSS, right? It's called SUSE Linux Facts. And then just looking at it, there's a post they've included that's not actually been embedded into the page properly. It's like, and they're just saying like one of the 9 amazing facts about SUSE Linux you should know is the logo's a gecko. Like that's what? What? Why is that an amazing thing about OpenSUSE? It's like, what the fuck? Pardon my language, but do you understand where I'm getting at here? It's like, it isn't amazing that a gecko is the icon for OpenSUSE. I mean, if it was amazing, they'd do an article about every single Ubuntu release, how it's a different theme. Last Ubuntu 21 was impish. Ubuntu 22 was jammy jellyfish. They do one every single time about Ubuntu because it's so amazing having a special icon. I was like, what the hell? They are genuinely talking out of their asses. And for some years, OpenSUSE has tried to code its name or codename its releases based on different shades of green color. For different shades of green color. That's how it's worded. On different shades of green color. It's not green color, it's different shades of green. I don't know. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be installing with Xface, as that is my preferred desktop environment of choice. Now, however, you can install whatever one you want because if you're installing, it's your system and your system alone. No one else can tell you what to do with it. So I'm going to click next. Just looks like a basic installer. It's nice to have the option from installer or what desktop I want from the start. It's just going to say, hey, look, we're creating all of this. Yep, I'll do it. It's going to sync with the NetTime protocol server. At there. Yes, I'm in the Eastern United States. How do I clock to UTC, please? We'll just do test, as that is what I'm using, and then I'm not going to be needing this ever again. Yes, I'm sure I want to use lesson 5. Thank you for showing me what you're doing. That's actually nice to know what you're doing, because a lot of Linux variations don't actually show you this part. It's like of what it's doing. So this is pretty good. Now, when I went to the OpenSUSE website, confirm installation, yes please. When I went to the OpenSUSE website to get a version of OpenSUSE, all I saw available was Tumbleweed, and I thought, well, what is this? Like, explain this a bit better to me, please. It didn't really explain it. I just got it and downloaded it and installed it. And here we are now. So I'm guessing, from what I've read, it is a rolling release. It's why it's Tumbleweed. Ha ha ha. It would be nice to know that beforehand. But like, I don't understand why websites like It's Foss have to make such a big deal about a color. Just because it uses the color green doesn't mean that it is special or amazing. Just because it uses a gecko doesn't make it special or amazing. It doesn't make it any of those things. So as it looks like we're going to be here for a while, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mute my microphone and we will come back. There'll be a song playing in the background. I will stick the title on the screen and be back shortly. And that was Scarlet Fire by Otis MacDonald. It's a very good song. I originally heard that from the YouTube channel DACPods. An amazing person, go watch him. So here we are. This is OpenSUSE finished, apparently. So let's give it a look. It's running Ubuntu Linux 5.18 kernel, which, if I am correctly, is the most up-to-date version. Let me just give it a quick Google. Linux kernel. Linux kernel 5.18.13 is the current available version of the kernel. Now, as we see here, this is what we're greeted with. I am going to have this shown next startup in case I do come back to this virtual machine. If this is your first time having a look around, I like the desktop. It's nice little like technical drawings and such. Now let's have a look at this get software. So this is what I read about. People were so excited about this, and people were going, "Oh my god, this is so good! This is so good." But is it? Like, what am I supposed to search for here? Oh, I don't know. Let's look at Google Chrome. See, I have no idea what I'm doing. I've not looked at this before. I've not done any of this before. I don't even know what I'm doing when it comes to this. This is obvious here. It's just nice to do. Just no official package. Yeah, OpenSUSE version of Chrome is here. Get it here. Is this how things are done? I don't know, because from what I've seen, people just go, "Oh, look, it's so good! Like it does this," but like, what is it? Just let me do the thing. I'm guessing you want me to open the YMP. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And if this installs faster than, say, oh, I don't know, Ubuntu and its snap packages, wouldn't that be nice? Ubuntu and its deb packages, or Debian and Ubuntu and its deb packages. If this installs faster than that, I'm going to laugh. Because I got Ubuntu Canonical are so proud of their snap packages, like, oh my god, it installs so fast, it's so good. Like, the amount of times I've just sat and waited for like 5-10 minutes just for the bloody package manager to load after installing the deb package is insane. So let's have a look at what else other people have said about OpenSUSE, shall we? Let's have a look at DistroWatch. No, that was quick. Never mind. I guess I didn't have to look at what DistroWatch has said. It gives a lot of information about it, which is pretty good. But that was pretty quick. That was damn good. So I found an article earlier on whilst doing some searching around that says, hey, look, here's 21 things you need to do after installing. So let's just not do that, and we'll just do a update, get the fonts, and then install any drivers we might need, just as a quick preview and look on what you would do when you install OpenSUSE the first time. So let's open a new terminal here. This is part why I love just KDE. Just right click terminal here every time. So let's get a system update. So sudo zipper ref and hope if I did and correctly and sudo zipper up. See, I have never used OpenSUSE before, so I'm guessing the zipper is the package manager. So for Arch-based, it would be Pacman or Pamac. For Debian, it'd be apt. For Fedora, it would be Yum. So it's just, this is its own package manager. As we can see, there's nothing to do because it installed it when it updated. Now, if we go back to one of my last video, when I made on Ubuntu and said, hey, look, when I install and you say you were installing the updates, I actually expect you to install updates. Yeah, this actually did that. It did it like I asked it to, which is fantastic if you ask me. So next thing we're going to do is check to see if we need drivers. So in this case, it'll be sudo hardware info graphics card, so GFX card rep model. Now in this case, it just says, hey, look, this is a VMware 0405. So I'm not going to be able to get drivers for that. That's just, it is what it is. So now let's add the Microsoft fonts, for various other softwares, just to like nicen things up if we wanted to, because apparently most of the world runs on Microsoft fonts, unfortunately, so there's not really much we can do to avoid that. So to do that, we would need to do YAST, which I'm guessing is the control center, because again, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never looked at this. So if I wasn't consulting an article, I would have no idea what I'm doing, like most people. So now we need to look for software management, basic software repository, and I don't know why like the information about each of these individual tabs is not showing up until I hover over it. You'd think that would be there beforehand. However, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just this thing. I don't know. Now we're here. We just need to search for fetch. How do I spell? FETCH MSTTF fonts. And there we go, to download Microsoft Core fonts. Accept. Yes, please, I need these. This is easier to use than Ubuntu. unfortunately, yeah, this is easier to use in Ubuntu, in my opinion. Like, I've got no issue with this. It just works. Apparently, this will also open RPM packages as well as an archive with Arc by default instead of YAST, which allows you to install them. Unfortunately, fortunately it's correct easily. So RPM packages. Yeah, apparently they don't open correctly the first time around. However, that can be easily set. So I don't have an RPM package available to get, but it would just be as easy as right-click, file type, move to YAST, and then just apply. Yes, and finish. See, that wasn't so hard. Night color. Okay, so let's have a look at night mode. I don't know why they're calling it night color, but this is the people who make OpenSUSE. It's their software package, so they can do whatever they want. Through our file manager. Yep, that is most certainly the correct one. Except this is giving me. Yeah, that's giving. You know what this is giving me? This is giving me Fedora vibes. Because this is exactly what this looks like on Fedora. I could be wrong. Anyway, so to go to like night color, so basically just night mode, you need to do system settings. We will do system. I guess not. We come down here and then just, whilst it has a moment with me, there we go. We go to settings, display, and monitor. Okay, so this article must be out of date. That's fine. Apparently this wants us to install an audio player. Because apparently it doesn't trust VLC. This isn't really much. It's just do whatever you want. So, okay, let's go get Chrome then, shall we? Because apparently it has its own like dedicated thing. So we want Google Chrome download. Now this should bring it down as an RPM package, and I am able to show you how to change the RPM package behavior. Download Chrome, get it as a RPM. Watch Firefox have a fit with itself. Because I've got a feeling this is not Firefox 100. I could be wrong. I could certainly be wrong. However, I have a feeling this is not Firefox 100. I could be wrong at the same time because it's not showing me anything. Like you'd expect it to show you what version. I could spell version correctly, wouldn't it? So I want to do version. Oh, okay, so it is version 102. So turns out I was wrong, but that's perfectly fine. So now we've got our RPM package downloaded, and we want to give this a close. We want to do right-click, properties. As we can see here, previous versions would do archive manager, but this is opening it inside of YAST. So we want to do test. As we know, we already have installed Chromium. Now we're installing Google Chrome. Chromium is the open source version of Chrome. This is the regular full fat Windows and Mac OS version of Chrome. So let's just tell it to retry because apparently the integrity check's broken. So this is an issue with the package that's come from Google. And as we can see here, it's missing the SHA1 signature, which is not good. Like that shouldn't be missing. So yeah, this is a good reason why it's good to run it through YAST for, apparently. Because it's like, hey, look, the key's missing. Don't do it, you idiot. But yeah, this is just a look at OpenSUSE. I'll consider coming back to it again in the future if more people want it. I will say this desktop looks nice, but then again, this isn't a main feature. I don't see a desktop wallpaper as a main feature because it's not. Being realistic, it's not. Anyway, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. Hit that like button, give that notification bell a good old ring. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I have been Nick, you have been amazing, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.